welcome back to yet another episode of Women at the Front Lines. My name is Chomhendo Pal, and I am your host today. At this show, we bring you prominent ladies and influential ladies in the country. And today, I have an amazing lady. She's going to tell us more about herself. And she's called Sophie. She's going to tell us more about her name, what she does, and everything all about her. You will get to see her and know what she does. Hello, Sophie.
Hi, Pal. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right.
So you can tell us about yourself, maybe describe yourself. Yeah.
My name is Mwiza Sophie. I am a lot of things. I do a lot of things. I'm a business person. Then I'm an accountant by profession, by practice. Then I'm a social media influencer. Then I also do marketing and PR. Yeah, I do a lot of things.
Okay.
Yes.
That's nice to know that you're doing a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I know about you have a company or something.
I do have a business. It's called Soul Connection. We deal in shoes, sneakers to be specific, for ladies and then gents, even kids. We are in Intinda, located at Red Complex, shop number C10. Yes, you can always come and check us out.
All right, I'll get your number and come check you out.
Please, you should.
Yes, because I'm a fan of sneakers.
You should come through.
Okay. So maybe you can tell us about your childhood. I usually like asking maybe what stood out for you. There's that one small thing that you'll never forget, or that thing that makes you remember. You're like, wow, childhood was like.
Childhood was fun. I was first born at home.
Okay.
And I was very playful as a child. You know, parents expect you to be a little bit sensible just because you're the firstborn. But you're just a child. And one incident which normally stands out, I remember I was a child. My mom left me. She was roasting meat in the sigiri outside. She tells me, please watch out for that meat, and then I'll be back. I'm like, cool. The moment she went, I also went out and started playing. I started playing. I forgot about the meat. I forgot about everything. By the time I remembered,
it was black.
The dogs had eaten the meat.
Sorry.
Because we had dogs at home. The dogs had eaten the meat. I'm telling you, I started crying before she could come back because I knew I am dead, gone. She didn't even beat me because I was too scared for my life.
I think she found you crying.
I was crying. We started by chasing the dog, thinking maybe when we find this dog and hit it, the meat will come back. But it was going. And I remember that day, I'm like, okay, I think I need to reduce on being playful. Otherwise, it was going to get me in so much trouble.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a nice memory for a firstborn.
For a firstborn, I loved playing. I would play and forget to shower sometimes. And she's like, you're supposed to be reminding the rest to shower. How come you've not showered as well? But, sometimes you're just a child. You're all children, just that your parents think because you're the firstborn, you should have sense, but you don't. You're just a child. Yes.
I understand. I'm also firstborn.
I know.
Now, okay. How did you become the lady you are? Because you do a lot of things. You do PR, marketing. You have all this stuff. How did you become this? How did you decide now I should do this? I really did it because most people just are sitting home on that TikToks. How did you decide
to do so many things? One, I fear poverty. If you don't fear poverty, I fear. The thought of not having money is being broke is very hard. It doesn't mean that I don't get broke. I do, but I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. So you see, if there is always an extra route to make money, they always tell us you need to have 7 streams of income.
Yes.
In this Kampala, it is very hard. It's very hard. So as long as I see there is a window to make some money, I'm always down. As long as I can do it, it doesn't have to affect my other work. Is it flexible? Because some of this work you can do it from home. Influencing, you just have to do it on your phone. Then the accounting job, I do it from home. I work from home.
Okay.
Then I work for an ISP called Sprint UG. I do most of the work from home. So it gives me time to be flexible. And then at the shop, there is my sister doing. So I just look through the books. So I find ways of how can I make some more money. How it is, you just have to keep trying so that you get money.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
Doing very many things at a go. That's right. Many girls are just that seated. They don't want to do anything. Yet they can do very many things.
Working is not easy. It has never been easy. Honestly, I would rather maybe stay home and chill, just like everyone. But again, there is bills to pay. I need to drive a G-Wagon before I die.
I know.
Yes, I'm like, all right, let me get up. Let's try again today.
That's your money.
Yes, I need money. I need to, you need to go on vacation. You need to get that nice hair. You need to get that nice shoe. You need that nice phone. So you'll work.
Of course.
Yes, you'll
the
work.
money has to be made.
Yes.
Okay. There are very many girls out there. Maybe like what advice would you give them before we even go too far? Because there are very many girls, as I told you, they're just on their TikToks, not doing anything. What would you tell them? Maybe something you have had, maybe like 2 or 1 words, something inspirational you have had. Maybe a quote, maybe just something.
What would I tell the girls? 1, don't get pregnant young. Go to school. We should go to school, finish school, and then when you're done with school, you need time to build yourself. Our paths are different, but as long as you've not gotten that perfect husband who is going to give you the marriage and then really put you in a home, don't get married young. And when you don't, getting married young is different, but don't get children before you get married and then all that. Then take that time to get something for yourself, because I believe as a woman, our only power and security is having some little money in your pocket. You
Tell them in the camera. They need to know.
Some little money on yourself. You don't need a lot. Even if you see, sometimes we finish campus and I can't do a job of 500,000, but that's where you need to start somewhere. And most times you're not going to start at 2 million. No, you see that 500, you'll have it in the pocket and it's yours, and you'll make sound decisions.
And you'll be happy about it.
And you'll be happy. When you have the 500, then you can look at 600. And you make very sound decisions. You make choices because you want, not because you have nothing to do. Like I told you, I believe in working so that you get yourself better. You have some security on yourself, because it's the world belongs to men. It is designed to, it is designed to favor the men. So you as a woman, what are you doing for yourself to stand out? Are you just going to let yourself depend on these men? The world is theirs anyway. And then now you choose to depend on them. When you give someone power to feed you, you give them power to starve you.
They'll be having all the ability to do everything.
Yes, because if I give you 20K today, tomorrow if I'm like, no, I'll not give you, trust me, you'll not have.
You'll be hungry.
You'll be hungry because I didn't give you. But if I refuse to give you 20K today, but you have your 10K tomorrow, because you what? You lose your 10K. It's not a lot. It's not more than what I've been giving, but it's there.
It's the money I have.
It's what you have. Yes, and you'll start from there. Like, it's okay. The 20K was good, but I have my 10K.
And you want to work more.
And you'll work more tomorrow. The other day you'll have 15. So I believe it goes like that until,
That's true.
Until you find someone who's going to better your life, and, they find you somewhere so that they can elevate you.
To be a better person.
To be a better person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, maybe something else. You didn't talk about school. How was it in school? It's headache. I feel like, first of all, you're in high school, it's headache. Then campus. Oh, God. Campus, I feel like campus is hell. You go through all this stuff, coursework, what? So, how was school for you? How did you juggle that?
Me, honestly, when I was in school, I was just studying. I was a child, just doing what children do. I wasn't bothered about. I wasn't working. I never worked my entire time in high school. I was in one school. I went to Seroma from Form 1, Form 6. When I finished, then I went to Chambogo. I honestly, at campus, I was doing what campus has. Party, study,
come
roam
back.
around Kampala, do what campuses do. And when I finished school, when I finished campus like this, I got my internship I had to do internship after campus.
Okay.
And that's when I entered the world of working, and I'm like, okay, this is how it goes.
This is how it happens.
I did my internship in some place in industrial area. They were giving us 100K.
Wow.
As internship allowance.
Wow.
So
that's a good place.
Yeah, I was there. I did my internship. Is it 3 months? Is it 2 to 3 months? I'm not sure. We did, finished. And then I was so lucky. While I was getting done with my internship, there was a lady in accounting who was going off because she had to give birth. Wow. The maternity leave.
Amen.
And they're like, okay, Mwiza, can you sit in for her? I was very excited. I'm like, yes, I will.
Of course.
But we shall give you 200,000. I'm like, it's okay. I mean, I didn't have anything besides working. It was exciting that I was waking up every day to work and to learn. I'm like, oh, these guys know a lot of things. So I worked like 1 month, 2 months, and then but towards the end of my internship, my supervisor left. The guy who was my supervisor left and went to another company.
Oh, good. And you're usually attached to your supervisor.
Yeah, but that was a good thing. After working I got retained here for like a month. He had a job and he needed an assistant.
And it was your place.
So he called me, Mwiza, yeah, you're just a young girl, intern, you don't know things, but I was very interested in learning. I was so interested. Okay, how do we do this? How do we do reconciliations? I learned very fast.
Reconciliation, you learned it
very fast.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, so how much are they giving you that side? 200K. He's like, I have a better deal. Like, what's the deal? 500,000. I'm like, what? I almost didn't say bye to these guys. I'm like, this is my time. It was from 200 to 500,000. So I had to tell them, guys, you see, I came up with a story. We have to go to Rwanda and what? So yeah, they let me. And I went and started working with my boss.
And then they got to know later on.
Yeah, but it's life. It is the formal world. Yeah, there is no loyalty at work. We are all looking for a better life tomorrow. Where it's better for you is where you should go, honestly. That's why people leave one job to another. It's not that you're not a good employee this side, but the grass is greener this side. And it's life.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. That's how I started.
Yes. Nice.
Yes.
So maybe something else. What did you tell your younger self? Because, okay, your younger self, like, how old? Like 20? Yeah, maybe like 2019. Something you have seen right now and you want to tell your younger self. You're like, Sophie, please, something, you should do this. You shouldn't. This you did well. This you should. Yeah, maybe something like that.
Maybe, what can I say? I am not there where I want to be, but I don't beat myself up. I'm like, you've done well for your age, and then I've done well. I don't beat myself up. 19, I was in school, honestly. I was
a child.
I was a child, just doing what children do, just roaming around Kampala and studying and doing that.
Living life.
Yeah, and I at that time all I had to do is make sure I pass my class, and I did. So it's okay. I really do believe it's one step at a time, because life is tough. Some days are good, some are bad. I don't beat myself up. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what you tell your younger self.
Yeah, young self did what she had to do.
Yeah, Sophie was there at that point. She
I
did
was
what she
there.
did
I
at
did
that
what
time.
I had to study at 19, which I did. I finished. I would be so mad if I didn't maybe finish campus or what. But that's what I was doing. That's what I was tasked to do at that time. And I did it. Then I finished and started suffering with Kampala, just like any other youth. Kuiriva. Yes.
Okay. What the viewers would like to know is maybe if there's something that people don't know about you. There's some people who are on Twitter, they know you're on Twitter, on Instagram, but there's that one thing. Maybe you sing, the same people sing.
Everyone sings in the bathroom.
Yeah, in the bathroom. But there's that thing like, some people don't know, but you know it's like, it's
about me.
Yeah,
and
but
people don't.
some people do poems, some people do art, some people.
Like what? Okay. I love music a lot. Maybe people around me may know. And I love almost all kinds of music apart from rock music. My friend Phil has tried to teach me and that one. Rock music? No, I know. But I am such a fan of music, especially the new school R&B. You can literally play them randomly and I know song by song,
Really?
word by word. Yes.
Okay, who is your best in all those people?
R&B.
Yeah.
There is a lady called Her.
Mm-hmm.
She's called Her. She has very good music. I love Summer Walker. There is a gentleman called Vedo. I
think I know that one.
You know that one?
Yeah.
Yes. They have great music.
I'll be checking out more about that music.
Please, it's good. New school R&B
I'm inspired now.
It's really good. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll be doing that. I'll be checking out all that. So, we are going to close up now. We are almost closing up with a show. Yeah. We usually do like parting shots if you want to say anything. Some other thing you want to say to people out there. Maybe not advice, some other thing.
Some other thing.
People in the camera, you can
People in
tell
the camera.
them.
You guys should come to Soul Connection, Red Complex in Tinda. It's next to Kampala Independent Hospital. Shop number C10. We do sell sneakers, amazing sneakers. And if you need an influencer, I am an influencer. I influence for brands. So yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'll come for my sneakers. I'll
Please
get your
do.
number. Next
Please
time I'm
do.
here, I'm coming. My sneakers. I think we should be studying and I show you guys my sneakers I'm getting from these guys.
Yes. Actually, they can also check us out on social media. We on Twitter, Soul Connection, or Instagram, Soul Connection, or my Twitter, Mwiza Sophie.
Okay.
The business is always there.
They've had. They'll check you out.
I hope so.
Okay. So, Sophie, are there any challenges you experience in maybe the business, like doing? Any challenges, weaknesses? You know, every time we are doing something, something wants to hold us back and we can't go on. Is there anything that
there are
takes
challenges? You see, business is a roller coaster. The challenges sometimes we do. How can I say? Sometimes it's very bad. The sales are very down. It doesn't matter what you're doing, how much you're marketing, especially when people are taking kids back to school. Oh my God.
They're very busy. They don't
everyone is just holding their money. I'm going to pay school fees. They would rather pay school fees than buy sneakers, yes. And then, of course, we have clients. Some orders really go wrong. That's just part of business. Some people don't like to pay.
Some people don't like the sneakers when they get
them.
Some
don't like. I don't think this is what I ordered or what. So it happens. It's just like that. Sometimes you don't have capital. You want to import in some new shoes, or you don't have money, and then you have to strain here and there. Rent is due for the shop. Then this is due. These bills are due. It's just part of the game. But again, some months are very good and you forget the pain. You're like, let's keep going. You keep going. You just have to keep going. But business, it's 50-50. Some days are good, some days are bad, and you shouldn't focus on the bad days. You shouldn't.
So like in the shoes, do you like have, does sometime come and you have to bring this specific type of sneakers? How does it work? How do you know what kind of shoes now people like?
Yeah,
sneakers? Do you go to the market and Google and you're like, what sneakers are people putting on now? Do you maybe like do you see musicians wearing them and you
No.
how does it work? Because I'm imagining sneakers.
When you've been in the market for some time, you will know what people like.
Okay.
You study trends. You study trends, what's being bought the most, because we started online.
Okay.
We didn't have a store. We had to grow slowly into the store. So that period when I was operating online, I learned what do people like, and then there are those which are liked by few people. For example, what a 20-year-old is going to put on is not what a 40-year-old will put on. Yes.
Okay.
You see, the youth love these bright colors, big shoes.
The pink, green, white.
Exactly. Even the men, you go in concerts and you find them. And then the 30-year-olds are a bit more reserved. The 40-year-olds, again, reserved, less color, small in size. So you study all that and you're like, okay, for my 40-year-old customers, 35 to 40, 50, they like this kind. And okay, which clients buy the most? 30 and above, these guys have money.
And then you bring more of that.
So it is studying patterns. You keep studying the patterns. Okay, these ones like, well, then they don't buy so much. These ones, like that.
But of course, don't they change? Like maybe sometime these other ones like this, and this other time they didn't like it, and you didn't bring what?
No, you don't bring. It can be like 10 types of shoes, but almost in the same model, same design, just a little bit. There is something which can stand out, like color. Like, okay, 30 onwards, they don't like really bright colors. They will not wear red, orange shoes.
They want
they want
colors.
Black, brown, white. Okay, they love shoes which are like a low cut, like the one you're in, that's a low cut. Then there is jungle boots.
I didn't know it's a low cut.
It's a low cut. The neck is not long. It's like, okay, those are the patterns. And then girls love a lot of these low cut shoes. You can wear it on a dress. You can wear it on sneakers. On jeans, on shorts, sometimes a skirt. So because I'm a girl, now I know that. What can we juggle with? Okay, so girls like what? They can wear on different
clothes.
Clothes, yes. Like, okay, then let's do that. What colors? Let's do that, like that. Yes.
I'll surely be coming there because I feel like I'm in the place right now, in the place to get all the sneakers. So maybe your clients want to know what, or you don't say prices on the TV.
I do.
Do. Okay.
Even on our social media, for us, we put our prices there. We put them. Our sneakers range from, let's say, because we do have kids sneakers. For kids, they're like 35, 40, 50, 60. Then the other shoes start from 60,000 to maybe 200.
200. Are those for men?
Men, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, for men. But for ladies, they're around 60, 65, 70, 80, some 100 because we have some boots. Yeah, then for the men, we have for 75, we have for 90, we have 100, 120, 150. And by the way, we have new stock.
Good news.
Just landed today. It's in the shop. So they should come and check us out.
Me, I'll be coming with my friends to check them out. I don't know about other people.
Please, you should. Yes.
And then what goals do you look up to? You're like, these are my goals. When I'm waking up every day in the morning, this is what I look up to. The goals you have, like, what are your goals, ambitions? Maybe for your company.
Yeah.
And as a person.
And as a person.
What goals do you have in life? Like,
for the company, I want to grow it to be, because I believe there is always room for growth. We just opened in October last year, I think November last year, so we haven't even spent a year with the location. So I believe there is room for growth. I wasn't importing in the beginning, so we started importing. That is also a milestone. And then now I know there is room for better space, bigger space. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the brand being really out there, doing very many deliveries, giving people a very good shopping experience. We want to hold this, sip and buy. There is
That's a nice idea.
there is so much. There is so much, and time will tell. Yes,
Okay. That's
time will tell. Yes. Then for me as a
as a
person,
person.
every day I wake up I want to be better than I was yesterday. Mentally, I would say physically, but I don't work out. I struggle with that. I work out 1 month, then I relax for 6 months, then I resume. But even physically,
It's
not easy. Physically, financially, I think we all want that. Financial freedom. I'm going to be, not I plan to, I'm going to be a rich wife.
Amen. Amen and amen.
Not only just a wife to a rich man,
but a rich wife
who is also married to a rich man. Yes. So because of that, I don't want my husband to find me broke. No.
That's good.
My husband she shouldn't find me broke. So I work because I'm also firstborn. I have people who look up to me, my siblings, my parents, and you just make ends meet for them, make it easier for them so that my siblings find a softer landing than I did. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's nice. So in the sneaker company, I know there are very many competitors. There's competition. Do you guys bring specific sneakers? You're like, these ones are just us who imports them. Does that happen, or you're like, okay?
You see, for now we are looking at making money. For example, you need to bring what people like at the moment. Quality stuff, what people like. I know you can choose to stand out, like the way you see maybe a brand, his things
unique things.
His shirt is maybe how much, very expensive. No, we are not there. We sell good, affordable shoes. That's what we look at. And I believe there is so much space for all of us to thrive. You can sell shoes, I'll sell shoes. You will sell, I'll sell. Even if we are selling the same.
And then we all grow in the market.
And we all grow. We just wake up, market our things.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah. Customers come through. If they don't come, tomorrow we wake up early.
We hope they come.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, because there is so much space for us to get the bread.
Yeah, everybody can do the same thing.
Yeah, you can all do the same thing. And by the way, you're all thrive. Have you been to Kampala downtown?
Everybody's selling
the same stuff. But these guys are all selling
and they're friends. And they're very, very good friends.
Yeah, we do that. If I don't have a pair of shoes, I'll run to my neighbor. I have a client. They want this. I don't have it. Do you have it? I have it. That guy will make a sale. He'll be happy. Tomorrow, he will return the favor.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best thing about business. When you guys are friends and you don't have any beef towards each other people,
each
other person, all
that's how it
should
be.
Vibes and everything. Things work out well. Eventually. And you don't have to stress.
You don't have to. Eventually, it works out. Everyone will make money, believe me.
Yeah, because it's a small world. Everybody has to survive.
Yes, and we are surviving on the same customer base. We sell to the same people. For example, us who are just here in Tinder, you're selling to the same Nigeria, Chiwatule, Chira.
Because somebody will come from Entebbe to get sneakers this side. Yes. It's all the same.
It's all the same. It's just that for us, we actually do deliveries from town. To our clients who are like in Entebbe, I don't want to come to Tinder. You just give us a call. You can either pick it from town. We do have another small branch that side. You can pick it from town, or we can send it to you from town, because now delivery fees will be a bit.
Yeah, so delivery fee on me, or it's on you guys? Do I pay extra?
Have you met Ugandans?
They won't pay.
Have you need to be very clear. Like, you're going to pay delivery fees. Otherwise, they would rather not pay.
They won't pay the
Yeah, but it's a small business. Even if you just pull out 10K from us, we shall really feel it because we are still growing. I
and
know.
you need all this
You
money,
need all the money.
all that 20Ks,
5Ks are
all
a
that
lot in a
5Ks.
small business. It's a lot.
I
10K.
understand.
Imagine you make 7 deliveries of 10K minus pay. Do you realize that's 70,000 gone?
No?
Exactly.
For a small business,
First,
that's a lot of money.
you can't afford to lose that.
That's a whole pair of shoes.
Exactly.
You can't.
So I'm telling you, please, guys, pay delivery fees. Please.
People
please.
do not want to pay delivery fee.
Please, we can't afford to lose.
And they're like,
10K. Why? Rush time sounds fuller. I thought it's so new. Really? If I'm dealing with 10 people, that's 100K a day. I'll be back in the village.
I feel like they don't understand the intensity of this because somebody's like, it's just 10K.
It's just 10K.
But 10K is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Do you know how many other people I'm dealing with?
They're very
Saying
many.
the same thing. It's just 10K. Like, really? Yeah.
It's a lot. It presses the company so much.
Yes.
Like to the wall.
Yes, it is. Yes.
I remain Chomhendo Pal, your host today. Please follow us on our social media platforms, Civic Space on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. Please like, comment, and share all our amazing shows. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.